Welcome to another episode of Gamecock Talk with Captain Will. I am your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecock Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. If you stumbled upon this YouTube channel, if you stumbled upon this blessing that you are walking into, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. We are talking about this basketball game that just went off. We're talking about this basketball, this debacle, this slaughter, this ugly game against the Mississippi Valley State Devilettes. Now, Mississippi Valley State is much lower tier than South Carolina Gamecocks. Much lower tier. But I don't care. I can care less. That don't matter to me whatsoever. We won. We won handily. Everybody played. And we still celebrate. We celebrate every victory the way that Captain Will does. The way that I do. So, You've been watching me. You already know the assignment. You should have your drink ready. You should have your shot glass ready. You should have your ginger ale ready, your milk, your apple juice, your whatever it is, your beverage of choice. And we do a shot for this victory today. Cheers. Let's go. Brain drain. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. What are we going to talk about? I don't even know what to talk about because it's just, and I expected us to win by 60, maybe 70 points. I expected us to win by maybe 60 or 70 points. I did because I go by, they played LSU, they played Utah, and they lost by 68, 69 points. I did not think we were going to win by no 82 points. I did not think we was going to win by no 82 points, and I did not think that they would just score 19 points in this ball game. I didn't think that was going to happen. That was the least amount of points ever South Carolina's ever given up. In the history of South Carolina women's basketball, 19 points. Let that sit for a second. They scored 40-some points against LSU. They scored 40-some points against Utah. Against the South Carolina women's basketball team, they scored 19 points, okay? And I don't like to say that a team gave up. I don't like to say that. I would not say that about no basketball team. I won't say that. What I will say is they were overwhelmed with the skill, the talent, the overall just everything. We just did work today. We were efficient. We would do a breakdown like we always do, breaking down what we did well, what we can improve on, things like that. But it's you don't get much out of a game like this. You don't get anything out of a game like this, really. You don't get anything out of a game like this. Won by 82. And the last 2 minutes of the game, we were just going through the motions because they had stopped trying. They had stopped. They're ready to get on the bus. They're ready to get on the bus and go back to Mississippi. That's what they was ready to do. They was ready to go. They're ready to get back home, get some home cooking, and get this Thanksgiving party started for them. But more power to them for coming all the way to Columbia to play the top-rated team in the country. Now, I mean, since we played them, I always keep an eye on teams. I have to keep an eye on teams, and I will watch Mississippi Valley State once they get into conference play and play teams more on their caliber. I mean, their head coach is from Hartsville. Went to Claflin. You know what I'm saying? So she from the crib. So I got to put some respect on her. She was on that state championship back in '86 on Hartsville when Hartsville won the state championship. So she home girl. So more power to her. Had her girls come on down to Columbia, played with the best team in the country, and tried their best. Okay? Tried their best. But with South Carolina's a different level. South Carolina's a different level, and we're on a level that many teams in this country cannot touch. Can't touch. No, you just can't touch. Our next game against North Carolina. North Carolina on Thursday. North Carolina, 18th ranked team in the country. Last time I checked, they were losing to Belmont. North Carolina don't want no smoke from the University of South Carolina women's basketball team. They don't want no smoke. I thought that was going to be a decent game. I really did. I thought it was going to be a decent game. It is not going to be a decent game. We're going to blow the brakes off North Carolina, but we'll talk about that later. We will talk about that. We got plenty of time to talk about North Carolina and Duke back-to-back on Debacle Road. We got a lot of time to talk about that. But let's talk about this game. So we're going to start with the return of Te-Hina Paopao. Return of Te-Hina Paopao doing things that Te-Hina Paopao does, okay? What she showed is that we missed her. And I thank you for coming back to this lineup. Te-Hina Paopao, open shooter. She knocks down the threes, came in firing, okay? Te-Hina only played 21 minutes. 21 minutes. Had 10 points, 8 rebounds. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 21 minutes. 2 for 5 from 3. 2 for 5 from 3. So her percentage actually went down. She shot 40%. 40% for the three-point line today, which was shooting 58.8%. So if shooting, it sounds so crazy. Her shooting percentage went down because she shot just 40%. The girl is a straight-up beast at the three-point line, and she handles the ball well. She is what we need to make this team complete, and she played well. She played well in her first game back. Now she gets 6 days to rest. Well, ain't no such thing as 6 days to rest because the girl's going to be playing, going to be practicing. But it gets 6 days to prepare for North Carolina, okay? So, Te-Hina Paopao, welcome back. You did your thing like I expected you to do. Then we're going to talk about Raven. We're going to talk about the sensational game that Raven Johnson had. Raven Johnson is, I would say, the point guard extraordinaire. She is that one. She had 12 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals. That's a stat line for you. And she was 2 for 3. 2 for 3 from the three-point line. So that whole narrative that's been going on is over. Hitting corner threes, distributing the ball well, rebounding the ball well, doing everything that I want in a point guard, and scoring the ball. She only played, 20 minutes? 24 minutes. She played 24 minutes. Almost got a double-double. This is Raven Johnson. Get used to it. It's happening all year. Get your ticket, get your popcorn, get your sweet tea ready. This is Raven Johnson all year long, y'all. All year long. It's just special. We're going to talk about Bree Hall. Now, we're going to talk about Bree Hall. Okay? Bree Hall. I thought that Bree Hall didn't play well today. I thought she didn't play well today. I really do. I thought she didn't play well today. I thought that, how can I say? I thought she pressed a little bit. I thought that she might have rushed shots a little bit. I thought she gave up some shots that she should have took. And I love Bree Hall. Y'all know me. Y'all know if you've been rocking with Captain Will, you know that I love Bree Hall. I love her defense. I love her leadership. I love her skill play. But Bree Hall has not been playing well. And regardless of what the commentators say, the commentators was garbage. Let me say that for the first off. Commentators weren't good. But regardless of what the commentators say, I just got to keep it real with y'all. She has not been playing efficient basketball. Tonight, she was 2 for 9 from the field goal, 1 for 6 from 3. 1 for 6 from 3. She had 2 rebounds, 3 assists in 22 minutes. 22 minutes of play. And I love Bree. I just think today was not a good day from her. It was not a good day for her. And I hope that it continues. She improves throughout the year. Okay. And I'm pulling up her season stats. Bree Hall, her season stats is 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1.5 assists, shooting 33% from the field. Okay. 25% from three-point line. I'm not getting it, y'all. I'm not getting it, and I want to get it so badly for Bree Hall. I want her to do well. I want her to do so well because I love her game. I loved her game in high school. I love her game, but just for me, y'all let me know how y'all feel. Just for me, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. I just want her to do so well, and I think I rejoiced in that she actually stayed and waited her turn, and she got the opportunity. And now that she got the opportunity, I'm not seeing what I thought I was going to get out of Bree Hall. Y'all just let me know how y'all feel. Chloe doing Chloe things. This is what you better expect from Chloe over the next few years. Chloe had 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks in 19 minutes of play. Chloe is maturing rapidly for the South Carolina Gamecocks. Give her flowers, and she is a straight up dog, and I love watching her play. Okay, I love watching Chloe play. It is going to be a pleasure to watch Chloe matriculate and get better as the season and as the years go on in the South Carolina uniform. Kamilla Cardoso did everything that Kamilla Cardoso does. She got another double-double in short time. She was efficient, 7 for 13 for the field. There's a few of those that she should have finished. I'm just saying, it's a few of those she should have finished, but she didn't. And surprisingly, she was 0 for 3 from the free throw line. 0 for 3 from the free throw line. So she normally is more efficient at the free throw line. But, I mean, Kamilla Cardoso just had, 5 blocks? She had 5 block shots. I mean, she did exactly what we anticipate playing against a team like this, where they are just too small, too slow, and can't deal with her. So those are starting 5. That's the starting 5. And all of them were that starting lineup was sensational. That starting line was sensational. And then we come off the bench. The first one off the bench was Fulwiley. Fulwiley was the first one off the bench, and she came in and she played 20-some minutes. Fulwiley played 20 minutes. 26 minutes. Fulwiley played 26 minutes, had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, a couple of block shots, doing work. She did work today. Now, Fulwiley was off at the 3-point line. She was off at the 3-point line. But I tell you this thing about Fulwiley, she gonna shoot the ball. Everybody else might be a little hesitant to shoot the ball, but Fulwiley gonna shoot that damn ball. And she was 0 for 5. 0 for 5 from the 3-point line, but she finished still 50% from the field. How crazy is that? Because she had some layups that she finished. Her shooting 0 for 5 from the 3 and still has 17 points shows how much of a stat stuffer she is. And she was good from the free throw line. She shot 5 for 7. So certain players shot better at the free throw line that haven't been shooting well at the free throw line. Certain players didn't shoot well at the free throw line that hasn't been shooting well at the free throw line. Now, if we break down the 3-point shooting, and overall for the game, we were 28.6%, 29% from the 3-point line. Now, you look at that number, it's like, dang, man, we didn't shoot well at 3. Well, here's the deal. Bree shot 1 for 6 at the 3. Fulwiley shot 0 for 5 at the 3. So you're talking about 1 for 11 for 2 players. 1 for 11. The rest of the team was 4 for 9. So, sometimes stats are what they are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sugarcoat that. MiLaysia didn't shoot well from the 3. Bree didn't shoot well from the 3. That just goes on to what happened last night. But Paopao shot well from the 3. Raven shot well from the 3. And it happens sometimes. Now, 29% is not good by any shape or form. Tessa should be back next week. Hopefully she's back, and that 3-point shooting will continue to get back like it was previously. I don't expect Fulwiley to shoot 0 for 5 from 3, and if she didn't shoot well again against South Dakota State. Okay, so she got back-to-back games where she didn't shoot the 3 well, and she's just working through that. But okay, so Fulwiley came in. Who came out? Bree Hall went out. All right, then after the next break, Ashlyn Watkins came in. And for Chloe. And Ashlyn did what Ashlyn does, who's been very consistent. She had 14 points, 7 from 8 from the field. She missed 2 free throws. 7 rebounds, 3 block shots. Ashlyn Watkins is going to show up every single time. She's going to play good defense. She's going to dominate the paint. She's going to do those things. And she's going to get some easy baskets because she plays hard. So our top seven of Paopao, Raven, Chloe, Bree, Kamilla, Fulwiley, Ashlyn, all for the most part, everybody played well. Everybody played like a team. Everything was consistent for the most part. Now, everybody played. So you had Sanaya Ja in the game. You had Sakima Walker in the game. You had Sanaya Fagan in the game. You had all these different players, and all of them was eating. Fagan, who we've been waiting on, had 12 points. Fagan had 12 points, 5 rebounds, couple of block shots, and played well. Had a few nice passes, ended up with like 4 assists, doing her thing. This is what we want and need from Sanaya Fagan. This is what we cherish. This is what we want for her to do. We all want Sanaya Fagan to play well. We all want Bree Hall to play well. We want those 2 players in particular because they've been waiting their time to play well. Sanaya is starting to add, stacking more days, stacking more games of playing good basketball. She's averaging, before the game started, she was averaging about 8.5 points, 9 points a game. That number will go up with her 12-point outing. If we can get Sanaya Fagan averaging 10 points a game off the bench, that would be special for the South Carolina Gamecocks moving forward when we play better teams, okay? So all in all, it's hard to critique a basketball team that beat somebody by 82 points. It's hard to do that, but I'm going to try. Let's go through some of these comments real quick. So, Hey, Robert Aronson, you was the first one to chime in. What's up, brother? How about them Gamecocks? Gamecocks are the truth. Gamecocks are the truth. Nolan, 72 points in the paint this afternoon. Hey, it is what it is. We were eating down low the whole game. All game. The paint was, we was wrecking shop down low. UNC not ready for the Gamecocks? No, they aren't. They are not ready for the Gamecocks. They don't want no parts of this. Terrence Lewis, my only critique is this. If Raven gets you the ball, make the damn layup. LOL. I agree with you completely. Raven works hard to set the pace, run with her, have your hands up and ready, and she'll deliver you the ball and finish the basket. There was several times that did not happen today. Several times it didn't happen today. So those 6 assists that Raven had could have easily been about 10 or 11 assists if they would have finished some baskets, So I agree with you too. Elena Tate, good exposure for Mississippi Valley State. Yes, for sure. Good exposure. Those girls, and you saw that little point guard, really tough player. Frustrated, but you are what you are. You're just out-talented. But when you play in a team like South Carolina, when you get to your conference and you play these regular games against the regular teams that you're going to play, it won't be a shock. You won't be in shock and awe. You just, okay, let's play basketball. But playing teams like us and LSU and Utah, having those 3 teams on the schedule, yes, it helps your budget, but yes, it helps your exposure. You're on national TV. You're playing the best. You're playing in front of 15,000 fans a day on a Friday after Thanksgiving. Hey, it's exposure for the girls, it's exposure for the team, and they will do better in their conference. I think they got a decent team. I think they have a decent team. Darnell Baylor, again, the floor of the offense is much more smoother when Paopao is the game. It is much more smoother. They run more efficiently because you got 2 really good point guards in at the same time. And you got one who can shoot the lights out at will, and you got another who can shoot and pass and handle the ball and get crazy steals on defense. It just runs so much smoother, so much more efficient, so much more. Oh, that sucks. Robert, that sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Darnell Baylor, Raven only knows one flow, and it's showtime like Magic. Raven wants to run like Magic in his prime. Yeah, for old school cats, go Google Magic Johnson, 82, 83, 84. You'll see that's how Raven plays. That's how she plays. Full tilt all game long. You have to be in shape. You have to get ready, have your hands up. If you don't, it's going to hit you in the face. It really is. That's how she roll. And it's really cool. it's really special seeing her in the flow of the game and how efficient she is on offense. North Carolina came back and won 54-51 against Belmont. First off, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to be ashamed of yourself, UNC. You already know who the real Carolina is, and we're gonna show y'all. We're gonna show y'all on Thursday. But you almost lost to a team in Belmont. I'm just saying. And you got to prep for us now. So you should be embarrassed. Be embarrassed right now. Dream Chaser, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all definitely should be favored this year. I would say so. I would say that we are the odds-on favorite. I'm not sure what the Vegas odds right now, but if you're a gambling person, you might want to put on some money on South Carolina right now because the top teams are losing. And not only are the top teams losing, the way they are losing, you see the deficiencies in those basketball teams. You can nitpick our deficiencies. It might be free throw shooting. It might be, I don't know, maybe some on-ball defense. I mean, what else can you say? We scored in 100 points multiple times. I don't know what to say. We're leading the country in assists. It's just so many different, leading the country in blocks. It's tough. But then you have other teams where their flaws are so apparent. It's so obvious. Iowa, you know the flaws with Iowa. LSU, you know the flaws with them. UCLA, you know the flaws with them. These teams that have already lost or came close to losing, you see those flaws. Utah, you see the flaws with them. They lost again. So these top, quote unquote, top teams, they're not on South Carolina level. They are not on South Carolina level. It's going to take a bad shooting night. It's going to take some injuries and us to have a C game for some of these top teams to beat us. Not saying that we unbeatable. I ain't saying that at all. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But I tell you this right here. South Carolina shows up and shoots average to above average. We're going to win pretty much all the games. And you throw in a solid defense and have low turnovers, it's a wrap because we have more talent than you. So we have more talent to you. You are hoping that we make mistakes. So you're talking about a 20 turnover game or injury or two or something of that nature. So you hoping that some crazy things happen in order for us to lose or for the game to be close. You know what I'm saying? So with North Carolina coming in, well, we going down there to Tobacco Road. We going down there to let them know what we are. You know what I'm saying? So they are hoping for some of those things to occur. If those things don't occur, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because we bigger, we faster, we stronger, and we better. And you're not. You are not. And then play Duke. So we're going to do the double-double on y'all. Tobacco Road, just do the circle, and just boom, 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 go back to Columbia. November 30th and December 3rd. That's what's going to happen. That is what is going to happen. Expectation is for us to dominate both games. I don't care. North Carolina won by 3 points against Belmont and we're losing most of the game. Okay. And you're saying that you want to play South Carolina. You might want to rethink that. But it's too late. It's on the schedule. 7 players in double figures, 27 assists as a team. Justin, my boy. Yes. That's what we want to see. Get back to how it was before. And you can call it the Paopao factor. You can call it cohesion. You can call it a number of things. What I call it is when we have all our ducks in a row, and that's an old military term. We have all our ducks in a row. This team is unstoppable, and we still missing one duck. And that's Tessa Johnson. So teams, I'm letting you know right now, Captain Will said, get ready, because y'all ain't ready for South Carolina. Y'all ain't ready for South Carolina this year. Terrence Lewis, if it wasn't for the refs, Vermont, I was saying Belmont, pretty much the same, would have beat UNC today. That would have been terrible. That would have been unbelievable. They would have plummeted out down the polls. Bree looks uncomfortable on the court. That's according to Jordan Glover. I would say so. I'm around that by time. I'm around there. Darnell Bailey, I think Bree will raise her game once the competitive competition raises. She'll hit big shots like she did last year. I'm not going to give up on her yet. Family, I'm not going to give up on her either. And thank you, Donnell, for the comment. I'm not going to give up on her. I want her to succeed. I want her to play better. I want her to be who we saw the last couple of years, hitting those big shots like Darnell said. I want her to really play well. If it's anybody on this team that I want to play well, it is Te-Hina Fagan, it is Bree Hall, and Raven Johnson. Those three I want to play well every single game. Every single game. And you know me, you know why. You know why. I just want her to continue to do that. Jasmine Green said, I think it has to do with her confidence because this doesn't look like Bree Hall from last season. I tend to agree with you. If it's a confidence thing, I hope she gets her confidence back. But she looks different. She looks different than she did last season. I was expecting her to take that next step. That's why sometimes I think maybe she's pressing, but sometimes she's not aggressive and she gets the ball out of her hands, so she don't want to make a mistake. And she's not making many mistakes, and she plays very well defensively. I just want her the best out of Bree. Darnell, that's a good point. She's thinking too much. She's stuck in between should I shoot the three or should I drive mindset. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. Robert, yes, you have been saying Bree needs to come off the bench. We got some data now. We have some data over the last, 5 games. First 5 games, we got some data. And that might be something that might happen in the future. We, start slow. See, think about South Carolina, we don't start slow offensively. So she coming in and playing defense, and she picks her shots or picks her time to be aggressive, that's something to watch. That's something to watch over the next 5 games. I think we have a really good assessment of this basketball team after 10 games. After 10 games, I think we can say what we do. After 5 games, you can pretty much say what we do well and what we don't do well. But after 10 games, you got a bigger portrait that's painted. And we can say, okay, this person might need to start. This person might need to get more minutes. And you watch the minutes. This is the thing also. You watch the minutes. Fulwiley's getting a ton of minutes. Even coming off the bench. Watkins getting a ton of minutes coming off the bench. Watkins getting more minutes than Chloe. Watkins getting more minutes, even though Chloe starts. Will it be a situation where Fulwiley's getting more minutes than Bree, even though Bree Hall starts the game? We will see. But she plays really good defense, y'all. That can't be understated. She plays really good defense. And if she's playing really good defense, it worked for Bree Bill for 4 years here. It worked for 4 years. She hit key buckets and played solid defense. Not saying that Breezy is playing as well defensively as Bree Bill did. I'm not saying that whatsoever because Bree Bill was a dog on defense. But I just want more. Jordan Glover, Cardosa plays too nonchalant at times for me. Yo, she is what she is. Cardosa look like she's having the time of her life on the basketball court. She is such a happy person. And she's not, after the game, she's still happy. It's like, yo, so I would love for Cardosa to just rip somebody apart out there. I really would. I really like that's what I would love for Cardosa to do. But she don't do that. She doesn't do it. She throw the ball. You throw the ball up to her. She finishes the shot. She goes back on defense smiling. That is Cardosa. She's been doing this since she's been a Gamecock. She will continue to do it. That's how she rolls. That's how she rolls. Terrence Lewis, Fulwiley is in the right role for this year. Her youth shows, though, led the team in turnovers, but you have to play her through. Yeah, you have to play through it. She is learning on the fly as a freshman in this offense. And you have to deal. So when she gets the ball, I don't care if you watch it in your living room, on your phone, on your tablet, or in the stands, whatever it is. Whenever she gets the ball, you have to watch. You have to stand up. You have to hold your breath because you don't know what's going to happen. Now, she might do an outstanding layup. She might do a behind-the-back pass, or she might get a charging foul. You don't know. So it's going to take time. That's going to take time. But that's why you got Te-Hina Paopao and you got a Raven Johnson to really lead the offense. She can play off ball, sitting at the corner of the three, waiting to get the ball, and then she can determine if she's going to shoot the three or she's going to drive in. You know what I'm saying? So her being a lead guard, see, this is the thing, right? Fulwiley don't have to be a point guard. She ain't got to be a point guard. She play off the wing and put in work, and she will find a way to the basket. She will find a way to the basket. I think that Fulwiley can get to the basket pretty much anytime she wants to. I really do. I really think she can do whatever she wants with the basketball to get to the basket, draw a foul, get a shot off, whatever like that. But in this offense, you don't do that. You don't do that. So you got Raven and you got Te-Hina leading the team. And then next year, you're still going to have Raven Johnson leading the team and Fulwiley playing off ball. That is the key with a Maddie McDaniel coming in to either lead the team or play off ball as well. You know, so Fulwiley, if you want to take the good, you're going to take the bad. You take the good, you take the bad. Dun, 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 dun. The Facts of Life. Y'all remember that show? Facts of Life. Boy, that was a good show back in the day. Facts of Life. Yeah. Some of her stuff is freshman woes, but that would improve. Dawn is letting her work through it. It's only 5 games in. All things LC. I think Breezy will find her rhythm. She's playing well on defensive end and still giving maximum effort. That matters most. I agree with you completely. Good comment. She gives maximum effort offensively and defensively. Her shots just are not falling. Her shots aren't falling. Through 5 games, her shots isn't falling. Defensively, she's putting in work, and she's still giving good passes. Hopefully, it'll turn. Hopefully, we will see. And like I'm saying, we got to see the full body of work. We got to see the full body of work. I give it 10 games. And then I would change my assessment with players like Bree, with Sanaya, players like that. Because then you can say, okay, this is what they are. This is what they are. That is the assessment. This is what they are. This is what they do well. And this is the expectation of them. Coming into the season, I had different expectations. But going forward, as we see more gameplay, our expectations will change. Because what I'm going to do after my 10-game assessment, my 25% assessment, my expectations for Raven will change and what I thought she was going to do out the year. Everything changes. We have to see more basketball. At this point, who from South Carolina is All-Americans? Well, if you look at All-Americans, I would say, and it sounds crazy because we ain't had none at preseason because they didn't know what the hell they were doing. So we're going to say the head of the snake is Kamilla Cardoso, who's been dominant. Some of the stuff you may or may not like, but she has been dominant since game 1. I say she is, without a doubt, first team All-American. And I put Raven Johnson. She's averaging a double-double in points and assists and low turnovers and leading the country in steals. Those two right there, those 2 players. And Te-Hina, who's creeping up there. The same way these, people talking about, it really got to me a little bit. Talking about UConn with their triple threat, Paige Beckers, Asia Flood, Aaliyah Edwards, all this and that. We got our own up in here in South Carolina. We haven't been the number 1 ranked team. And our own triple threat is Te-Hina, Raven, and Kamilla Cardoso. Put some respect on these ladies' names. You put some respect on it. They putting up the numbers. They are putting up the numbers and putting up the wins and got the points. Okay? All these other teams, and the whole LSU debauchery that was going down when the SEC preseason SEC teams came out, had 4 players on the SEC teams. Oh no, and we had 1. Like, man, how you like it now? Exactly. I'll go through some more of these comments. James Jones, we were shooting the elites the first 3 games. The first 3 games, we were shooting the lights out. Last game, we was 0 for 12. This game, we weren't efficient. Yeah, it's going to come in circles. And at the end of the day, see, this is the thing. At the end of the day, we have one of the best 3-point shooters in the country, and her name is Te-Hina Paopao. And as long as Te-Hina Paopao is in the game, because when we play those top ranked teams, you're going to have people who are taking threes right now who won't be taking those threes in those top games. Okay, you're gonna have those teams where the bench will shorten up some. Okay, so you're gonna have some players like, no, don't you shoot that three. Only one we want to shoot three is Te-Hina, Tessa, MiLaysia at times, Raven Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have some players not doing that. And I want Te-Hina to shoot the three 5 to 6 times a game. 5 to 6 times a game. I want Tessa Johnson to shoot 2 or 3 times. I want Raven to shoot 2 or 3 times. I want Fulwiley to shoot 2 or 3 times. Those players shoot at that repetition often, we'll be fine at the 3-point line. That's what I'm saying. Now, we got some shooting. We got some shooters. Sometimes it goes in ups and downs. Yeah, it's really something. It is really something. Yeah, Paopao has not shot free throws yet in this game. In this season. That sounds bananas because she's like an 87% free throw shooter. It really sounds crazy. She hasn't got to the free throw line. I hope that changes. Because she is a knockdown free throw shooter as well as a 3-point shooter. That's a good point, Jordan Glover. She has not got to the free throw line yet. It will happen. She will get to the free throw line. And there will be times that happens, okay? That will happen. Jasmine Green, I think people are a little hard on them. This team is already much better shooting the three from last season. It won't be perfect overnight, but it's a big jump. The team is better overall shooting the three than last year. We are. It's just that 0 for 12 thing from South Dakota State just really stung and dropped our percentage. And tonight we only shot 29% for three. So you have back-to-back nights where we shot probably in the 18, 19% range, overall. But that would change. Elena tell you, y'all hit all those likes with Sky Will. Yeah, make sure you do. Yes, we have so many ways to score. Y'all. From 1 to 11, we have so many ways to score. It's just, we are very, very efficient team, offensively and defensively. We're so special. Yeah, Sakima, 10 minutes of good work and 5 rebounds, 4 points. Sakima Walker, when she gets in the game, she produces. She's still 6'5". She is still 6'5". And you saw that little brief stretch with that Sakima Walker and Kamilla Cardoso in the game at the same time towards the end for Cardosa to get that 1 rebound so she could continue her double streak. But Sakima Walker, I want to see more of her. But you see more Sakima Walker, who we aren't going to see more of. Is it Ashlyn Watkins? Is it Sanaya Fagan? I want to see more of her. CJB Radio, who's going to give South Carolina their first loss? Let's look at the schedule. Let's look at the schedule that we got coming up. And it's really tough. So we got North Carolina right now as a ranked team. They 5-0. They'll be 5-1 or 5-2. I don't know who they got up next. Let's see who North Carolina played. Did North Carolina play anybody before they play us? No. So they're off as well. So they don't play for 6 days as well. So North Carolina not going to beat us. You go to Utah. They lost to Baylor November 14th. I don't think Utah are gonna give us a problem. The thing about Utah, I mean, we're playing them in Connecticut, Mahogany Sun, which is a dope casino, awesome casino. Y'all, whoever's going to that game, you will enjoy that a lot. I don't think Utah gonna beat us. I think they'll stick with us for a little while, but they ain't gonna happen. Mississippi State, nope. LSU, all that turmoil they got going on, nope. Ole Miss, nope. UConn, that's in South Carolina with Asia Flood missing, nope. North Carolina State showed them that they can't defend. They can't defend quick guards, and we have ultra quick guards. There's no way. Please, I beg of you, please put Paige Beckers on Raven Johnson. She's gonna run her crazy. Please put her on Raven Johnson. Tennessee is missing Rakia Jackson. So at this point, nope. because, I mean, she is their team. I shouldn't say that. She is not their team. She is a catalyst for their team. But her being out, like Tennessee ranked number 19, without Rakia Jackson, they aren't a top 25 team. That is the reality of it. So now we go to, that's in February. Then we go to March, and you got Tennessee again. Rakia Jackson comes back. Then we got some conversations to have that could, that we could potentially have a good game. But I'm just looking at the schedule. And these are good teams, ranked teams, 10th in the country, 18th in the country, 25th, all these things, 7th in the country, really good teams. But I don't see no team that we're gonna lose to unless you just have a terrible game. I just don't. I don't see. LSU, they got this stuff going on. We got to go to LSU. I don't see it. I don't see it, y'all. I don't see when we would lose a game. I don't see it. And that's just not me being Captain Will. That's just me being reality. I don't see any of these teams beating us if we play our game. We play our game, you're losing. We play South Carolina basketball, you are losing the ball game. Regardless of who we play. It don't matter. On this schedule right now, we see UCLA or Stanford with their size, we might have a little conversation. But these teams are all bigger, faster, and stronger. You know what I'm saying? LSU ain't as big as us, especially Angel Reese out. And now they got Poole not playing. I mean, I don't know what they can do against us. They better hope some of these players come back and they won't have a chance against us. They're going to take that game off ESPN. You know how ESPN love LSU. They're going to take that game off because we're going to drub them. Marvelous. Welcome back. These ladies are the truth. Exclamation mark. Paopao in the game is offense flows smoothly. This team is a big deal. Let's keep the momentum going and along with the learning. Great comment. Great comment. Continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to put in that work. Yeah, James Jones, the best thing about this team is if you don't perform, you got other McDonald's All-Americans ready to step up. So ESPN constantly say that we got 8 McDonald's All-American. In reality, we do. But in truth, we got 9 because Chloe would have been a McDonald's All-American if she didn't decide to come to school in December. So technically, Captain Will's mind, Captain Will's family, we have 9 McDonald's All-Americans on this team. The only 2 McDonald's All-Americans are Sanaya Ja and Sakima Walker. Those are the only 2. No team in the country boosts 9 McDonald's All-Americans. Okay? So if player A is not playing well, we got player C to go right in, who's a McDonald's All-American. Oh, if player B ain't doing well, we got player D to come right on in. This is South Carolina basketball. And it's going to be rocking like this all year with so much talent. Not to mention, you're going to have 3 more McDonald's All-Americans coming in next year. 3 more. And Maddie McDaniel, Joyce Edwards, and Adele Tack. Talent. It's just going to continue to get better and better. So there is a possibility that if Sakima Walker decides to move on, or if she comes back, whatever the case may be, you might have 11 McDonald's All-Americans on this basketball team. 11 of them on this team. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable for this basketball team. We're just so special. I'm watching the game with my wife and my son. She was like, it's just not fair. I said, it's fair. It's fair. Reason why it's fair, because everybody got opportunity to recruit. Everybody got opportunity to get top players. It's a whole big old pool. It's just South Carolina system, coaching staff, players stay, and more players want to come in. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to get that ring on their finger for SEC championship or a national title. Everybody wants that. And you come to South Carolina, you know every single year you will compete. Some teams might win this year. Some teams might win next year, but South Carolina is always in the conversation. And some of these players want to be in the conversation for it every single year. Those are just the truth. Those are the truth. Yes, we still need Bree's length on defense. She's 6'1", can guard multiple positions. And we hear that a lot such and such can guard multiple positions, but Bree Hall can guard multiple positions and can guard well. You know, Sanaya Ja can guard multiple positions. 1 through, I think Ja can guard, because she got size. I think she can easily guard 1 through 5. And she got so much crazy injury. I don't know how she does it. It could be those young legs or 18-year-old legs, how she does it, but she is a fireball. She is a fireball on defense. She is a fireball. Trung fan. Hey, Cap, new to the crew, but happy to be here. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you, and welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. We are glad to hear you. The family's getting bigger. I appreciate it. Captain Will, I'm back. After this absolute beatdown for us and close miss for North Carolina, what is your score prediction for Thursdays at Chapel Hill? I tell you what, I would say probably 85-60. I'm gonna say 85 to 60. It's gonna be another beatdown, y'all. It's gonna be another beatdown. North Carolina gonna bring it for a little while. Gonna bring it, but I tell you right there, if they play like they play against Vermont, they getting drugged up and down Debacle Road. I'm just letting them know right now. You better go back to the lab with a pen and pad and go back into that film room and see what y'all do well and try to accentuate that against South Carolina. But if you and I haven't watched the North Carolina game. I gotta watch the North Carolina game. That's got started prep work with North Carolina. I gotta watch them to see how they do. But if your game is inside play, go back in the lab, because that ain't gonna happen against us. Go back. If you can't guard speedy guards, go back in the lab. That ain't gonna happen against us. We got it's a whole different animal, South Carolina. It's a whole different animal right now. So I know you got some size coming. Blanca Thomas coming in, who's 6'4", 6'5". You got her coming in, but you not this shit right here. This team is different, y'all. This team is different. Breezy will be fine. Y'all are overacting. Give the girl some grace to get used to being in the starting lineup and figure out her role on this team. Breezy, the same thing. Yep. Yes, Darnell Baylor. Raven Johnson is the best point guard in the game. Yes, she is. Raven Johnson is the best point guard in the country right now, November 24th. She is through 5 games. Raven Johnson is the best point guard in the country. Not best shooting point guard, not that. But as far as point guard and as Webster's dictionary and damn for sure Captain Will's dictionary, Raven Johnson is the best point guard in the country. She leads the country in assists. She has the lowest assist to turnover rate or a high assist to turnover rate. She don't turn over the ball. She gets crazy assists. She can shoot the 3. She shoots in bunches. She can rebound the ball. She plays defense. Yes, everything. The whole picture, not just a point guard who can shoot the 3 and say that that's the best point guard in the country. That ain't being a point guard. I'm talking about the Chris Paul type. I'm talking about the Sue Bird type. Those are the players I'm talking about. The Jason Kidd types. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I see in Raven Johnson every time she plays. That's what I see. She gets the ball. She pushes the pace. Get your hands up and get ready, and you're going to get the ball. How many other players do that? It ain't no Caitlin Clark because she shoot 45 times and other players just watching. They're just watching on the screen. That's what they're doing. So it ain't her. No, they don't ever tell me no mess like that. But no. Raven Johnson. And the back, real talk, the backcourt, it better be one of the best in the country with Te-Hina and Raven together. It better be. It ain't no Asia Fudd and no Paige Beckers. Don't talk to me about that. Asia's hurt right now. Don't put. If you want to say the best 2 guards in the country right now, you better listen to old Captain Will. And that is Raven, Hollywood Johnson, and Te-Hina. Lights out, Paopao. Lights out. That's her name. Lights out. That's it. That is what it is. That is what it is. All truths. And I want to see a better big 3. Somebody tell me a better big 3 than our big 3. Please tell me who is a better big 3 than our best 3. It ain't none. There ain't none in the country. It's a reason why we rank number 1 in the country and delivering 82-point victories, averaging over 100 points a game. South Kakalaki. Put some respect on it. Mm-hmm. Gerald Butler. I'm gonna push for you to have a show 107.5 at least twice a week. They need you. Yeah. 107.5 do need me. They do need me. They do need somebody with some energy. They do need somebody who can bring the pain. They do. And I know they watch the show. Because right now ain't nobody talking women's basketball like your boy Captain Will. Nobody. So if you're watching the show 107.5, yeah, holler at your boy Captain Will. Because my fans want to hear me on the radio waves. That's what they want. And I know I watch the numbers. I watch the YouTube channels. I watch all this stuff. I know that I'm getting more, I'm going to say it country, more better numbers than all of them. I know I am. Because my family run deep. I'm going to say it like my boy Neil. My family run deep. And my family always support me. Yeah, holla at your boy. Holla at me 107.5. Shoot. I know y'all watch. I know. Bits and pieces. Oh, God. Now I know. Bits and pieces. Welcome to the family. Thank you. I appreciate you watching me. And I know that you're trolling right now. I know you're trolling. So you're trying to get some, hey, it's all good. Bits and pieces. Angel Reese is the best. LSU would beat South Carolina easy. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. LSU don't even have Angel Reese on the team, okay? Don't have on the team. So we can't even speak on Angel Reese. And then, for what I heard, no Poole not on the team. So y'all down 2 starters. So before you even talk about LSU trying to contend with South Carolina, go look at that game from last year when we beat y'all by 25 points with Angel Reese. Okay? That's cute. Bits and pieces. I love it. You are commenting a lot. Oh my God, bro. You messed up my So, oh my God, that's funny. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Because you know why you watching me? This is the reason why you watching me. You watching me because LSU don't have a me. LSU don't have a me. They don't have somebody who's going to talk about their sport every day. They don't have nobody. I am the one. And my family is the one. So I appreciate you. Captain Will, well, Bree Hall didn't have a good game like I was saying. I mean, she didn't. It's just reality. I don't really want to sugarcoat nothing. She just didn't have a good game tonight. She didn't. I expect her to play well eventually. I do. I expect her to play well. It's really something special to watch. It's really something special to watch. We're getting a lot of comments. Oh God, y'all talking about LSU. All right, so we get the 3 minutes in. I missed my 8-minute mark. So normally at the 45-minute mark, we do another shot. So I got the Qatar. Shot glass. It's actually my wife's shot glass when she was in Qatar. A Qatar, however y'all say. We say Qatar. So shot glass, got some Pinnacle vodka. Cheers. Yep. Yeah, Stanford looks good with Cameron Brink. Cameron Brink is an excellent player. She is an excellent player, and she does work. I want to see the matchup with Stanford and UCLA. They're bigs against our bigs. I do. Now, their guard play isn't as dominant as our guards, but I would love to see it. Those are the type teams that I think will still give South Carolina problems because they can neutralize Kamilla Cardoso. They can. They can. Because they got size down low as well. Yeah. So I had to get rid of bits and pieces. He just talking crap. So he's in timeout. Bits and pieces in timeout right now. He cannot join the party. He's in the corner, or she's in the corner, whichever it is. She's in the corner and she can't come out to play. So we're gonna let the adults continue on while we go talk about some LSU mess. We ain't got time for that. Hey, Cam, who do you have tonight between UConn and UCLA? I got UCLA. I got UCLA, and I think they're gonna beat up on UConn. I really do. I think they're gonna beat up on UConn. I think their size is going to give them hell. I really do. I think you will see a difference. You will see a difference. You will see a difference with UConn, with Asia Flood missing and playing against a team in UCLA with some veteran guards and some big post players. You will. Yeah, bits and pieces in timeout. Justin. Yeah, I like the thing that you can control on StreamYard, the platform I use, that you can like, oh, we're gonna put this person in timeout. I just should say put him in the corner. Put him in the corner. You know, come on. It's fun. It's fun. I was gonna fly down to the LSU game, but South Carolina would beat them to Reese's Pieces. You know what? I made a bet. For people who don't know, I made a bet with the fan, with the subscriber. I can't remember his name, but he'll let me know. I made a bet that if LSU won the game, I'll wear a LSU shirt and one of those crazy LSU boas that Kim Mulkey be wearing. I was gonna wear that on the show all day. I was gonna do that, but it's looking real promising right now, though. It's looking real promising right now. Looking real promising. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. We had no idea of what we had with South Carolina. We knew they was talented. But we had no idea that this team gonna get together and build that bond so quickly in the season. 5 games in the season, averaging over 100 points. No team in South Carolina history have done that. No team we had 7 players in double figures tonight. We had this team, Mississippi Valley State. It is what it is. They scored 19 points. It all counts in the stats. When we at the end of the season, when we doing team defense and we do all these different things, you don't take out certain teams. You look at the whole thing. When we looking at Paige Becker's numbers, when we look at Caitlin Clark's numbers, when we look at Angel Reese playing technical schools and culinary arts schools, you don't take those teams out. You know, everything counts. Everything counts together. That's what goes down. Captain Will, do you think with Carolina not really having a dominant player, will this affect the player of the year debate or other awards? Nope. I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is because Aaliyah Boston didn't put up astronomical numbers. She did not put up those video game numbers some of these other players did, but she still won multiple player of the year awards. You know what I'm saying? So, and I will go down with the ship on this one right here. The player of the year award, in my opinion, in Captain Will's old mind, is the best player on the best team. Okay? And the best team is South Carolina. So you're gonna have players like a Caitlin Clark who shoots 40 shots a game and takes away players, other shots players might be putting up because she's shooting the bulk of the shots. So if you're shooting 35, 40 shots a game, you're going to average 29, 30 points a game because you're taking all the shots. South Carolina, that's not how we do business. We don't have players shooting 40 shots. We don't have players shooting 30 shots. We don't have players shooting 20 shots on this basketball game. So it's always going to be a system where you have multiple double-figure players. You know what I'm saying? But there's nobody that's going to be having these astronomical numbers on South Carolina. That ain't going to never happen, y'all. That ain't going to never happen. Not on this basketball team. Because when everybody is great, you say who's the greatest of the great. And that's whoever's the best player on that team. To me, it's simple. It's simple. We put too much glorification on stats. Oh, shot, broke the score record, blah, 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 did this right there. What are they doing? They shooting 30 times. And of those 30 times, 15 of those are 3-pointers. Damn, you should hit all those points if you're shooting that many times. I can't shoot worth a damn now. If I shot the 3 15 times, I know a couple of them going to go in. I'm like, come on. But with South Carolina, we ain't going to never do that. You're going to have 15 points, 13, 14 points. You might have a 17, 18, 19 point thing. But we ain't going to do no stuff like that. I wish somebody would try to shoot the ball 25 times with South Carolina. Dawn Staley would lose her damn mind. She'll lose her mind. Yeah, man. But you let them go and shoot. Go on and shoot. Shoot the ball. And then at the end of the day, you're going to look at that scoring around 100 points. 100 points. Mm-hmm. Yeah, AB, you're right. Aaliyah Boston was a beast in South Carolina. One of the best ever to have ever done it. A beast. But she didn't get those video game numbers that Angel Reese got. She didn't get them numbers because Angel Reese playing against Chesterfield Marlboro Tech, playing against Midlands Tech. That getting all those numbers. South Carolina will beat LSU, outscore them, and put lockdown defense. South Carolina by 34. That's from the information station. I was straight up losing my mind. I won't be no good if we beat LSU by 34 points. I won't. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I went from a Fagan hater to her biggest fan. Fagan's starting to put in work, y'all. Fagan is starting to put in work. I'm just letting you know. She did. She dropped a couple of dimes tonight. Really good passes. She had 12 points. I'm just saying, y'all. I am just saying. Just keep this momentum going. Keep this momentum with Fagan. Keep the momentum going. Bits and pieces just wanted some attention like all other trolls. Thanks for putting them in timeout. Yeah, we ain't got no time for that. We ain't got no time for that. This is a family show. You need no crazy stuff. Philip Meyer, I gotta tell him, fam. This is what we do. I think next week is when we get a chance to really see what kind of team we have with back-to-back road games against UNC. Yes, I agree with you completely. We will see something. This week. We hope to see something this week. I know Duke is a very well coached team. North Carolina's coach is coached well. Deja Keller, Jaden Down, yeah, great, really good players. We will see something. See something. Back-to-back road games. The girls will be, away from school and everything for the whole time frame, and we will see. But I tell you this right here: North Carolina and Duke, y'all better bring y'all best game. Whatever game y'all got, you better bring your best. So that's how it's going down. Yeah, LSU by 50 points or more this year, Mark. James Jones, cheers, brother. Cheers. It's going down. Book it. It's going down. Hey, you want to have fun? You have a couple drinks with me. You will have. I promise you have a great time. I promise you. My wife and I and my wife's sister and husband, we're going to Cancun for a few days next month. We're going to be turning up, doing the damn thing, and I still will be reporting it. Better have some good internet. Because I'm Mr. Presbyterian game, but it is Presbyterian. I'm just saying. Hey, family, let me tell you about the schedule. Let me tell you about the schedule for the rest of the week. Today is Friday. We're going to do a show on Sunday, and then we're going to do a show on Tuesday. It will be Tuesday will be a live show, no live show on Wednesday, and I'm gonna do back-to-back live shows on Thursday. On Thursday, we're gonna do the pregame show like I did before this morning, and then we're gonna do the after postgame show. Stay with me. I got some interviews coming y'all way. I've touched bases with Joyce Edwards. I've touched bases with Adele Tack. Those interviews will be coming up, family. They will be coming up, but we're going to hear from the number 2 ranked recruit chatting it up on Captain Will's show, and the number 26 recruit chatting it up and what they bringing to South Carolina. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.